So welcome back, guys, to episode 2 of our NBA 2K20 New Orleans Pelicans rebuild. We're in the offseason after season 1. We finished at 48-34, the 6th seed in the West, and we got swept in the first round by the Trailblazers. So it was nice to be the 6th seed. That was a little unexpected, but definitely didn't want to see us get swept. So here we are. We just finished the draft lottery, and now we're looking at our staff signing period. Still have our assistant GM, Landon Dixon. Still got Alvin Gentry. And all we need is a CFO. So we're going to look at basically business and potential. Mills looks like a nice candidate here. And he has interest, and we'll make him the offer. And it's a tentative. Let's see, he has 12 offers. Wow. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Did he sign with somebody? Oh, rejected. So he's gone ahead and signed with somebody else. And we'll go after Logan Smith here. And we've signed him. So now we have our CFO. Day 6, day 7. And we are done with signings. So catch up scouting. Let's see here. Pelicans trainer has uncovered an injury concern with Nico Mannanen, point guard, and his foot. He considers it serious and suggests that you do not draft him. Okay. And we have the NBA Combine. Precious Chua, Cole Anthony, Brian, Armando. That's a lot of apostrophes in a last name there. LaMelo Ball, who I believe is considered to be the first overall pick. Pre-draft workouts. We'll bring in Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, and Jalen Smith. And then now it's time for the draft. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock. Oh, a trade. Oh, they trade the first overall pick to the Spurs for LaMarcus Aldridge and their 7th overall pick. And they include Bruno Caboclo. Didn't see that coming. So who are the Spurs going to take? Anthony Edwards, shooting guard, Georgia. Led the nation in scoring last year at Georgia. So let's see what the Spurs can do with him. Kings up next, and they take James Wiseman, center out of Memphis. Chance to be the league's next transcendent superstar. Wiseman's NBA career gets a start with the Kings. Hawks, number 3, Cole Anthony, point guard, North Carolina. Not sure about that one. They already have Trae Young. Well-rounded game was good enough to catch the attention of the NBA scouts. And now the Cavs. Johnny Zhuang. Small forward, Kentucky. And he's making NBA distance three-pointers than any other small forward present. Hornets select Isaiah Stewart, power forward, Washington. And we're going to do up until the top 10, then we're going to fast forward through this. Zach Harper, 14 rebounds per game, led the nation. Heat take R.J. Hampton, point guard from American, 6'4", 192. And then they're saying he's a second-round talent. Now the Memphis Grizzlies pick, and they get LaMelo Ball. Okay. Shooting guard, and I guess American means they didn't go to college. Up next, the Utah Jazz, who have a strong team already, and take point guard Theo Meldon from France, 6'5", 195, point guard. And let's see, so lots of steals and a good defender. Bucks at 9. Let's see who Giannis will be playing with. And they trade. Oh, and they get Jaleka and Harrison Barnes to the Bucks for a second round pick and a 9th overall pick. And the Kings select Cassius Stanley. So that goes with Wiseman, the big center. So 2 top 10 picks for the Kings. And at number 10, Vernon Carey, 6'10" center out of Florida, goes to the Dallas Mavericks. Wolves take Nico Mannanen, the guy who they told us not to draft. And we'll see how that works out for them. Wizards take Achua, 6'9" small forward. Jaden McDaniels, 6'10" small forward to Toronto. Oklahoma, Denny Avdija, 6'8" small forward from Israel. Suns, Jalen Smith, 6'9" power forward from Maryland. And the Boston Celtics take Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Villanova, 6'9" point power forward. And another trade has come up. Terry Rozier is going to Chicago to play point guard for the 17th overall pick. And that turns into point guard Ayo Dosunmu. New York Knicks, Khalil Whitney is going to head to Madison Square Garden and play with R.J. Barrett. Magic take Josh Green, shooting guard from Australia. Scotty Lewis, shooting guard, goes to Oklahoma City. Detroit takes Samuel Williamson, 6'6" shooting guard from Tennessee. And the Celtics, another pick, Moses Brown, 7'1" center from Texas Christian. And now up, the New Orleans Pelicans. I would like to get somebody down low as we only have Derek Favors. And Fale Dante, B overall, 20 years old, 6'11", 240. Let's see. Position, so the third best center. He's a mid-range finisher, inside scorer, and post defense. That's what I like to see. Charles Bassey, same kind of skill set, same height. And we're going to go and take N'Faly Dante, 6'11" center from Oregon. Post defense is the best I've seen from any prospect in a decade. An absolutely elite defensive prospect. That's what we like to hear. And the Nets take Brian Antoine from Villanova, shooting guard. Houston Rockets, Trenton Watford from LSU, in my neck of the woods. AJ Lawson goes to the Atlanta Hawks. Trailblazers trade their pick for DeMar Carroll from Washington for their 22nd overall pick. Austin Wiley goes to the Wizards. And then the Clippers, Arturs Zagars, 6'3" point guard from Latvia. Brooklyn Nets take Emmanuel Quickley, point guard. And Tyrese Maxey goes to the Lakers, 6'2" point guard from Kentucky. That marks the end of the first round. The second round is coming up. And Jalen LeCue, point guard. Knicks take Mac McClung from Georgetown. Charles Bassey, who we were thinking about taking, goes to the Spurs. He's a three-point shooter. Kings take Jay Scrubb from James Madison, shooting guard. Wizards take Sharif O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal's son, right? 6'9" power forward from UCLA. Kings, Tyler Bay, Colorado. Steven Enoch from Louisville goes to Dallas. And then the Sixers have back-to-back picks. Amora Stella from Senegal. And Javonte Smart from UCLA, point guard. Aaron Wiggins goes to Maryland, shooting guard. Devon Dotson, 6'1", point guard from Wyoming. And now we received 9 trade offers for our next pick. Okay, so they want to give us a 21 and 22 second round pick. Swap best with Bulls. They kind of just want to Devon Dotson, the rookie they just traded. Drafted. And we're gonna ignore those. So, I guess shooting guard might be next on our list. But we're probably going to go best player available. And that would be Ochai Agbaji, mid-range specialist, small forward, 6'5", 210, 3-point scoring, and athletic. Let's see what they say about him. A leader for Kansas last year, Agbaji will face an uphill battle to prove that he belongs at the next level. So maybe he won't work out for us. Raptors take Armando Baakout. Having a little trouble with some of these names, as you can hear. Omar Yurtseven, 7'1" center from Georgetown. Thunder Jordan Nowora. Mladen Tomesevic from Serbia. Bulls select Darius Wagner from Northwestern, shooting guard. Orlando Magic, Alonzo Perkins. Alain Servin from France, point guard, 6'2". Brooklyn Nets select Jonathan Peterson from North Carolina. Pavlo Markov from the Ukraine goes to Sacramento. And then we have back-to-back picks here. And these are kind of just shot in the dark, I guess. Let's see. Patrick Glover, best rated point guard. We'll take him. See what they say about him. I would have taken the back half of the first round. Pelicans have to be ecstatic to get him at this spot in the second round. Okay. So maybe he's somebody we can develop. And we'll just look at our, let's see. I just want to swap. It's just a bunch of swapping picks. Not really interested in that. And let's see who will go. We'll take a shooting guard. 6'7", 239. It's a pretty big shooting guard there. Donnell Tatum from Temple. Well, let's see what they have to say about him. A no-brainer here. A no-brainer pick here with the Pelicans. Going for the best player available. Okay. So we drafted pretty well. Sasha Jovanovic from Slovenia. Kings take Lonnie Owens, Kansas. Cecil Solomon goes to the 76ers. Trailblazers take Scott Law. Celtics take Dwayne McKinney. Clippers take Todd Schultz. And the last pick in the draft, Orlando Magic select Corey Knight, center from Texas, 7', 270. And that concludes the draft. So we'll take a quick look at the rounds. Edwards went first. He's at 81 overall. And let's see where we are. Pelicans, 73 overall center. So not too bad. Now let's see. In round 2, Tatum a 53, Glover 55. And I believe that's all of our Ben. Agbaji 68. So not a bad draft. Accept. Team player and options, we have none of those. Oh, so Anthony Davis, DeMar DeRozan are going to be free agents. Andre Drummond, JaVale McGee, Gordon Hayward accepted his Let's see. Decline. Cantor. Jabari Parker. Kelly Olynyk. Willie Cauley-Stein. It looks like the entire Lakers roster declined their option. They're going to have quite a few free agents here. Let's see. Wesley Matthews, KCP, Milwaukee. Cantor. JaMychal Green from the Clippers, 78 overall. He's 30 years old, though. Jabari Parker, 79 overall. Stanton Kidd, 70. Bobby Portis from the Knicks. Taj Gibson's 35 years old. Elfrid Payton, I have played with him before and I enjoyed. He's a nice player to have on your team. So Anthony Davis is going to be a free agent. I don't know if we'll have anywhere near the salary cap, but we'll see. We can bring him right back to New Orleans with Zion. Wouldn't that be something? And Andre Drummond, maybe somebody to look at. Dominate down low. We can move Favors to power forward like he should be. And Rodney Hood, Willie Cauley-Stein, and DeRozan, you never know. So qualifying offers are next, and then we have free agency coming up. And we're going to pick up this episode later on in this process. I'm going to get through the qualifying offers. I'll break it down to free agency, or maybe I'll just show you the results of free agency. And then we'll blaze through the rest of this and get on to the next season here. All right, so we're back. We completed our free agency time, and we're pretty quiet here. We did some trades instead of signing people. We need to get our salary cap situation under control. So we ended up trading for Alex Caruso, point guard, to back up Lonzo Ball, and Luke Kennard, shooting guard, to back up Drew Holiday. So overall, we'll show you our roster real quick, and I'm so far liking it. Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso can come in, shoot the three, a little bit of a playmaker, deep range shot creator, inside scoring, and then we're going to develop Patrick Glover into something, hopefully. Shooting guard, we have Drew Holiday, 84 overall, so he's declined somewhat. He's 30 years old now. So we got Luke Kennard, 24 years old, 76 overall, sharpshooter. Then we have Alexander Walker. We may move him, or we may just wait, and we may move on from Drew Holiday, maybe if his stats go down or something. Small forward, we signed Cabaret. Small forward, 75 overall. He can play perimeter lockdown, 3-point shooter, inside scoring. Darius Miller, 30 years old, backing him up. And then Mike Kaluik, at 23 years old, 3-point shooter. And that's about it for him, a little bit inside scoring. And we kind of, at small forward, we kind of backlogged here a little bit, so we may move some of those. And Zion, 86 overall, backing him up is Nicolo Melli, who's a 3-point shooter, stretch 4. And then at center, Jackson Hayes, Bismack Biyombo, glass cleaning lockdown, post D. And then Infale Dante, who is inside D, perimeter D, rebounder, inside scoring, kind of player in development. So we look at free agency real quick. Kind of the big signing was Anthony Davis signs with the Knicks. So we'll kind of run through every team real quick. JaVale McGee is a Buck. Hassan Whiteside is a Cav, along with Willie Cauley-Stein. So they signed 2 centers. Oh, make that 3. Jahlil Okafor signs a 1-year deal with him too. Emmanuel Mudiay goes to Celtics. Montrezl Harrell, a huge deal, re-signing with the Clippers. DeMar DeRozan signs a big deal with Memphis. And then the Hawks sign just about everyone else. Jabari Parker, Dwight Howard, JaMychal Green. Let's see. Chicago, no real big deals for them. Dario Saric. Malik Beasley to the Hornets. Serge Ibaka to the Hornets. Alex Lynn. Gallinari to the Kings. So maybe Tyreek Evans, Jeff Teague. So maybe the Kings finally improve some. Knicks, the big Anthony Davis deal, 4 years, $146 million. Kadeem Allen, Marcus Morris resigns. KCP signs on. I'm sure Lakers fans are happy to see him move on. And then DeMarcus Cousins resigns, a big deal with the Celtics, the Lakers. Jay Crowder signs on. Josh Jackson is now Magic. And let's see, Joe Harris resigns. Mirotic resigns for 3 years, $38 million. That's quite a deal for them. And then you see our 3 signings. Cheatham was already, I guess he just re-signed with us. Pistons, Thon Maker, Andre Drummond re-signs for 5 years, $166 million. Raptors, Jordan Clarkson, Derek Favors to a big deal, who I just couldn't see us keeping at that amount of money. Brandon Ingram goes to the Spurs for almost $30 million a year for 14 points a game. Marc Gasol is there. Van Vliet goes to joins Austin Rivers in Phoenix. Oklahoma City get Paul Millsap. Enes Kanter goes to Minnesota Trailblazers. No big deals. And that's it for signings. So we go to player progression. Zion's going up 5 overall. Let's see, almost everything is going up for him. So that's good to see. Lonzo Ball going up to an 82. Drew Holiday, 84. Hayes is a 76. Kennard, 76. Biyombo, 76. Alexander, 75. So we got a lot of players who have improved quite a bit, which I'm happy to see. The Summer League, we're not going to really pay too much mind to the Summer League. Let's see. And we'll simulate through the game. And the Pelicans are eliminated from the Summer League. All-Star City selection. Let's see, download draft class for 2021. Let's see, that one. The Hoop Summit. And then training camps. And we'll advance to next season. You may only bring 15. Let's see. I need to cut, trade, or waive 2 players. And it'll probably come from our small forward section. Man, this will be a hard... let's see. Cancel. Let's see. We just drafted him, but he's a 53 overall. I'm sorry, my man, but I'm going to have to let you go. And then we drafted him in the 2nd round, and we'll have to let him go too. And we advanced to the next season. So here we are. We're going to end this episode here, and then we'll pick it back up with hopes of winning an NBA championship. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep watching. Drop a like on the video as it helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. And make sure you comment below with any ideas you may have about the team or things I should do. So until next episode, take care.